Welcome into this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Tom Kenny. A Lexington man admits that he had child pornography, and now he's going to hand over the keys to his house as part of his punishment. 62-year-old Robert Leitner confessed to possessing child pornography, and he's going to surrender his home as part of a plea bargain agreement. It may be the first time in central and eastern Kentucky that property used in the commission of a crime is seized by the federal government, at least a crime of this nature. ABC 36's Carla Wade has more.
62-year-old Joseph Leitner admitted that between March and May of 2008, he downloaded thousands of images of child pornography. He also said since 2005, he collected and kept pornographic images of teenage boys inside his home in the Chevy Chase subdivision of Lexington. It's the home neighbors say Leitner grew up in and moved into after the death of his parents. Now, the government will soon own it.
In a child pornography case, what we may say is the house was used as a protective shield so that the illegal activity could go on undetected.
Leitner has signed an agreement stating he forfeits the house to the United States of America.
We cannot seize it without his consent, and ultimately, if they decide that's in their best interest to go ahead and sign that sheet and agree to a plea agreement, then that's what's going to happen, and that's how it usually works.
Last June, police searched the home and seized 100 CDs and several computers containing pornographic images of children as young as 6. This hasn't happened before in Kentucky, but it's not uncommon.
This does go on. This has happened in other parts of the country. It's the first time in this district that this has happened.
Carla Wade reporting. Leitner is going to be sentenced in U.S. District Court in October. He faces a minimum prison sentence of 5 years, a maximum of 20. Now, we did talk to some of his neighbors off camera. They tell us that he was friendly, close to several people who lived along the street, and they couldn't believe he's admitted to having and looking at child pornography. A Lexington woman is accused of stealing money from a mentally handicapped woman she was the guardian of. According to court documents, 56-year-old Daisy Edwards stole more than $40,000 from Ivaline Smith. A police citation says Edwards used some of the money to bond her boyfriend out of jail and hire him an attorney. Edwards is also accused of furnishing her house with stolen money. Well, you see him weekdays right here on ABC 36, but today hundreds of screaming fans got to see Mario Lopez in person. He was at Fayette Ball. The place was packed. A lot of fans waited for hours for a chance to meet him. The star signed autographs and took pictures with fans. We'll have a lot more coming up on WTBQ.com, where you can always get the latest news, weather, and sports.